Hello，大家好，欢迎收看我们的频道。然后这是一个类似于 vlog 的一种形式，然后想为大家呈现我还有我的朋友我们在日本留学，我顺便提高我们英语的一种记录的视频吧，为大家做一下介绍。我的英文名叫 Ray， 我现在是大学2年级学生，我在日本东京留学。然后这边是
皆さんこんにちは、ケイと申します。で、今2年生で、日本語じゃないの？中国も可以。大家好。大家好，我是这个在日本留学的留学生，我叫K，然后现在是2年级。
大家好。然后下面是这个是来自日本的朋友，自我介绍一下。
大家好。どうもこんにちは。ジュンです。僕はね、全然中国語とか喋れないんですけど、海外とかの、留学とか行ったことあるんで、そういった経験とかを、この2人とか皆さんにシェアしつつ、ネイティブとかの人とかと触れ合ってきたんで、そういうこともいろいろ織り交ぜていけたらなって思ってます。はい、ちなみに大学3年生です。よろしくお願いします。
Thank you です。
You guys ready?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Come on, go.
So now I'm gonna ask you guys the first question. How long have you been learning English?
I've started learning English from junior high school.
Yeah.
But then I was just studying in Japan, so literally just writing and reading for 3 years. And then right after I graduated junior high school, I decided to go to Singapore and Canada to study English, proper English, because I wanted to speak English. So I studied native, I would say, English for 4 years. Then I came back to Japan. So 7 years, 9, 10 years, I would say.
Okay.
Actually, as you know, as a Chinese student, we learn English from we are 11 primary school students. And actually, when I come to Japan, I learned for TOEFL test for approximately 2 years, and approximately 2 years. That's really helpful too for my speaking abilities. And then I go to the universities and learning English class with the native speakers teacher. Over 10 years, I'm not sure about that exactly, but over 10 years.
Okay.
Hey, you.
Yeah. So the next question will be, what do you think of the accent? Do you think it's important? Or do you think it doesn't matter if you have an accent or not? So give us your opinion.
For me, no.
Wow, great opinion.
I like communication with people, so accent is so important for me because when you talk to others in a really hard to understand accent, they don't know what you're talking about at all. So that's important for me. And when I take the class with teacher, native speakers just can't understand when I pronounce the alphabet V and word. They always notice that and said, hey bro, you're wrong. You should fix it up, just like a V or the. So such an important thing for me.
Well, I guess as long as you can communicate with others, accent doesn't really matter. But then if the accent is too strong, people don't understand what you really want to talk to them or others, I guess. And also I want to say about the Japanese accent. The biggest problem of Japanese accent, the R and L sound, because especially we don't have R sound in Japanese. So for example, really, in Japanese we say yari. I guess the listener can understand what we are trying to say, but pronunciation, accent, if we want to really make it perfect, we should focus on that. But then as long as you just want to do the communication, it's fine, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think your accent right now? Do you think it's good enough, or do you want it to be better?
My accent.
Do you think you have an accent?
Well, I believe it's better than the Japanese accent.
Yeah, we can tell that,
but I guess it's been 2 years after came back to Japan. So my English level ability got sort of lowered, I would say. So yeah, I need to work on that as well, but that's
Okay. So you want to be better again? Be
I
good
hope,
again?
yeah.
Okay. About you, do you think you have an accent?
I actually have the accent. in my class, there's American and British and Scottish.
British.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of.
A lot of
There's a lot of people from different ways, so maybe that makes my accent a little bit strange. I mean, that's interesting if they can know what I'm talking about. But for me, I learned a TOEFL test for 2 years. It's still hard for me to when I'm taking tests. It's difficult for me to details like verb and the. Yeah. So maybe it will take few more years to figure that. That's all.
Okay, so you said that language is just a tool for communication, right?
Yep.
And so it doesn't matter if you have a good accent or you don't.
Well, as long as you can
communicate well with them. But in my opinion, I thought if you have a perfect accent, perfect pronunciation, just sounded like a native speaker, and that'll give them the impression that you're well educated, especially you're not from the English-speaking country.
Oof,
right?
It could be like self-satisfaction, sort of. It could be like self-satisfaction in a way, I would say.
If it was you that so you're doing an interview and there's a dude come from other country and so this interview is doing in a Japanese language and when this person opens his mouth and you hear this so fluent Japanese, will you think that this person is well educated?
Wow, I'm so impressed.
Two of
he
us.
must be. they must be like learned from anime or something like that. Like for Japanese, I think like the foreigners who learn Japanese before in their country.
Like watching anime.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I feel.
Okay. Okay. That's just your
Like kind of.
I don't agree with that, but
I don't agree with
yeah,
that.
respect, okay.
Respect. It's not respect.
Okay.
Disrespect.
And so Kay,
yeah.
I didn't hear it, so it's okay.
I feel like, what do you think? What is it?